cooking shrimps for baby. Cooking shrimps.
Oh, you're not gonna do it now that I'm calling you out on camera? You're not gonna try and fucking swap my shrimps out of the pan? Smorgus torta, Swedish sandwich cake, is a savory layered sandwich made to resemble a large cake. It consists of several layers of bread and a variety of fillings in between each layer. It is then topped off with a savory cream cheese frosting and decorated with herbs, vegetables, smoked salmon, or shrimp. It is a showstopper of a dish, and perfect for serving at a large gathering or festive occasion. This delicious appetizer is also popular in other countries such as Finland, Estonia, and Iceland, often served at family gatherings, parties, weddings, holidays, especially midsummer picnics, and even funerals. The most important part of making a smorgus torta is creativity. These sandwich cakes can get quite elaborate and are as much a visual display for your guests as they are lunch. While the exact origins of the sandwich cake are debated, it is known that it skyrocketed to popularity around the 1950s, which, you know, I mean, look at it. It's obviously a monstrosity of the 1950s. But the difference between the smorgus torta and fucking Jell-O salad or whatever they were doing to hot dogs and pineapple is that the smorgus torta is still around. It's still very popular today. And that is because it's good. It is literally such a good idea. You have the fun and whimsy of a cake, but the nutritional value of a regular meal. It's kinda genius. The most common ones that you see when you look it up is the ones with fish, usually smoked salmon or shrimp, but you can put anything you want in there. The first rule of smorgus torta is to have fun and be yourself. It's a sandwich cake. You can theoretically put anything in there that you would put in a sandwich. Like, your mind is blown, right? Like, your brain just exploded. You're, like, thinking of all the possibilities, right? Your smorgus torta can be yours, okay? You don't need specific special ingredients. You don't need to know special techniques. You can make a Swedish sandwich cake. And in my experience, Swedish people will be like, yay, good job. Why do you know what that is? But good job. I made my partner the smorgus torta for her birthday last month. It has almost 10,000 notes on Tumblr, by the way, so, like, that's real internet clout. I kept it pretty simple. Sourdough bread, smoked salmon, capers, and dill for the filling, cream cheese icing, and then decorated it with some more capers and radishes and smoked salmon and shrimps and eggs. It looked pretty cute, and it was also very tasty. Loved it. 10 out of 10. But in my twisted mind, I thought, I wish that my cat could eat this. My cat's birthday is coming up too. He's gonna be licking his ass right on my stove and called out. He's gonna be 4. Within the week, my baby boy is gonna be 4 years old, and he deserves a smorgus torta too. Cats shouldn't even eat bread. So, like, truly a twisted thought, truly a task, but one time I crushed up my cat's dry food and remade it into crackers because I wanted to serve them tiny hors d'oeuvres on it. So you know what? I think I am the freak for this task. Smorgus torta for cats. We're gonna do it. We're gonna make it happen. But first, we will hear a word from this video's sponsor, Aura. Big companies with poor security are getting hacked every day, which means that your personal data, which you trusted those companies with, might now be in the hands of data brokers who could go on to sell them to all variety of unsavory scammers, spammers, and identity thieves. If you haven't been taking any precautions online, now is definitely the time to start doing that, and Aura is an incredible resource that is available to you. Aura will identify data brokers that are selling your information and submit requests to have it removed. After a few weeks of using Aura, you'll notice your information start to disappear from data broker websites. You'll notice you're getting a lot less annoying spam. You'll also be safe from things much worse than just annoying spam. Aura also monitors the dark web and alerts you if your personal information is being shared there. They would let you know immediately if anybody were to try and use that information to access your credit card or bank account, and they provide up to $5 million in identity theft insurance if the worst were to happen. And if that was not already enough, Aura offers a variety of other features to help keep you safe online, including a VPN with over 100 virtual locations. If you're interested in finding out if any of your personal data is exposed out there, you can use my link aura.com/strangeeons to try it out for free for 14 days. That link is of course in the description down below for your clicking. Thank you again to Aura for sponsoring this video, and now I return you to your regularly scheduled content. Actually, there's one more quick note before we begin. I think I said this in my cooking a fancy dinner for my cats video, but in case you haven't seen that one, I'm going to reiterate this. There are lots of foods that are perfectly safe for cats to eat, generally grains and veggies, so things like rice, oats, sweet potatoes, carrots, peas. They're perfectly safe for cats to eat, and in fact they're ingredients in a lot of cat foods. If you go read your cat food bag ingredients right now, you'll probably see some of those things, but they aren't necessarily the most nutritious. Cats are carnivores. They generally need to eat a very meat-heavy diet, unless of course your vet has told you otherwise. They have some specific dietary restrictions for whatever reason. There are those cases. All of the ingredients that I'm using in this video, they are catered towards 2 cats with uniquely sensitive stomachs. I have chosen probably some of the safest things you can feed to a cat because my boys are so sensitive and I don't want them to get sick from this. However, homemade cat food is not by default healthier. I would not feed this to my cats on a daily basis. It's just a fun little treat. Step 1 is the bread. How do we make something bread-like that a cat can eat? We're gonna do cloud bread. This is a thing that my partner told me about, which is, it's like a thing on like the health food side of the internet. It's basically baked egg white that is kind of turns out to be like the texture of bread a little bit, and it's very like 0 calories, high protein, like that kind of thing. I have tried eating it before and I didn't love it. I wasn't responsible for making it that time. The person who made it used basically just egg whites and protein powder were the 2 ingredients, I think. And I know some other people will add like cheese or sweeteners or things that would probably make it taste better. But cats can't eat those things. I would probably be optimistic that maybe my cats would like the taste of like plain baked egg whites, if not from my experience with making them the Jake Perry breakfast and finding out that they really don't like egg whites very much. So I'm going to attempt to make it tastier for them by adding some like crushed up fish treats. The internet has told me to preheat my oven to 350. Are you done licking your ass on the stove? We actually still have the exact egg whites from the Jake Perry video. Are these like April? They expire on April 9th. Yeah, let's just use all of it. The other thing that I need to do is going to start a frenzy. Because I need to grind up some of their treats. I'm just gonna get covered in binguses while I try and do this. I fear this, but it needs to be done. They're like, Mommy, what the fuck are you doing with our treats? This is some freeze-dried fish. They like these treats. And it's literally just, it's like 1 ingredient. It's just freeze-dried fish. They make them, you can get all kinds of meats. These are great. And you can crush them up and make them into other fun stuff if you're a deranged chef who likes to do shrimp experiments like me. It smells very powerfully of fish. There it is. I'm gonna get you a different treat. This one is for chefing. Come here, babies. Come here, babies. You're a freak and you want to eat some of the cloud bread, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So I won't put cat treats in all of it.
Part of me is like, it could just add some fish flavoring.
I mean, it's just freeze-dried fish. I don't think it would taste good to us, though. Is that a good amount? Do I feel like that's a good amount? Probably. Oh no! There's a hole in the bottom of this mixing bowl that I just remembered about. Oh, maybe I can just like keep my finger over it? Supposed to take to get it to be stiffer? I feel like it's not supposed to take this long, but I did read something about how older egg whites are maybe they puff up less. It is flying everywhere, including on my face, so that's deeply fun. And I'm being mauled by binguses. This is the texture that we've achieved. I wouldn't say that it's correct, but it's also not extremely wrong. It was extremely wrong. It had no structure. I could not scoop it onto a baking pan, so I did this crime where I tried to bake it in a cupcake tin. My wife saves the day. Okay, don't worry about it. I know, Mommy has made a rancid creation. Mommy fucked up. I'm sorry. Other mother is
also making a cake.
Egging the whites. Eggies. Bloop. Casper. Hello, my little barista. Did you make your mama coffee? Everybody having fun?
Everyone's having a great time.
Wow.
That's what you want, right?
Yes, the peeps are stiff!
Whoa!
You can't see shit because they're so white. Beautiful. And now I definitely have to make you some plain ones before we do the cat treat ones.
I think I tried this once, and I used them as like a burger bun.
I looked at so many recipes that were like, this cloud bread is so delicious and
that's
healthy,
a lie.
and you should make sandwiches. I was like,
it's all a lie.
Okay, I'm adding cat treats to the rest. Mister, don't do this to me, Mr. Man. Okay. Here they are. This one has cat treats in it, and this one is plain for humans to subject themselves to. Our house smells like baked fish. smells so bad. Okay, I think it can go a little bit longer. Still feels slightly moist. And there's nothing else I can really do until I'm done.
You open the door.
That's true. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna air out this fish chamber. Okay, so our horrific non-bread creation is now out of the oven. For right now, I'm going to make the icing. Do you know what I thought of to make the icing? Casper, are you very curious to find out what I'm going to make? Originally, I thought icing, okay? Like, maybe some other kind of whipped egg white product? Then would I have to bake the whole cake? Which, no, you don't bake a sandwich cake. I'm not gonna bake it, nor am I going to give it to them raw. So I started thinking, okay, what else is available to me that is white? Or even a little bit beige? I'll take beige. That could become the consistency of icing. I'm gonna do oats. Oat flour cooked into like a porridgey kind of texture.
Okay. Yeah.
Do you think that'll work?
Yeah.
Sous chef?
Yeah, I think it could.
Okay. Hi, Snoo. Oh, you're so cute. It is gonna be dense.
It's gonna.
It's
Well, I'm worried it's
definitely-
just not gonna stick to the sides.
You think?
Mainly.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna try it. Casper, you look like a little weasel. What are you doing? This is oat flour. It's just blended up oats. Just oats blended up into a powder. So I'm gonna mix this with some water and cook it until it becomes like a porridgey situation. So my oat icing is coming along. It's definitely not the texture of cream cheese frosting. Okay. This one, believe it or not, is for human consumption. Moment of truth. You want to eat this? Is it good? You want more? Oh, fuck yes! Casper, you want to try some? My less adventurous eater. Well, these scraps here, I guess I'll just chop them up into like bite-sized pieces so I can use them as cat treats for the next couple days. Like, this is, honestly, these are great. These are great cat treats. Guess who loves his new treats? Casper has not tried one yet.
Come on, buddy.
But he's notoriously not an adventurous eater.
Come in.
He's like, can I
Your brother
have
is
some?
processing this situation.
Your brother is learning what food is. Come on, baby boy, you can do it. Cat, are you?
Oh!
Come on, you can do it. You can figure it out.
You got this, bud!
You figured it out, little goober.
It is underdone, and it doesn't taste good.
I baked it for like 30 minutes. Tastes like stinky. I think it tastes like stinky.
It's not good.
No! Casper, don't touch those yet. Okay. Haha, I lied. I popped, despite the fact that I'd had them in the fridge for maybe 5 minutes, I popped these back in the oven. And, I was a little, you know when you're like a little bit frustrated and something's just not cooking fast enough and you crank up the oven temperature a little? So I cranked it up the oven temperature and put them back in. So they're like definitely crispier and puffier now. They're quite delicate and I'm scared that they will break when I try and assemble this. In which case, I'll cry. I may need some assistance. Because I think I'm going to use their wet food as filling. And they're going to fucking lose their shit again once I open it. I need everyone to pay no attention to the wet food.
Oh, it smells gross.
I
Our
know.
house smells awful.
I love cat cooking. Everything smells the worst.
Can I give him a little bit?
Yeah, you can give him a little bit.
This bowl?
Yeah.
Birthday boy.
Should I make it taller than this?
Yes.
Because I can add one more layer. But I also, I think this is a good size. I unfortunately feel like I need to get in here with my hands and like just really get friendly with this wet food. Oh, the things I do for my beautiful sons who I love. The gross things I do for my beautiful sons who I love. Boys, it's called Mummy's making you something very special. You're really getting close there, bud.
This is so cursed.
Shut up! This is really fucking cursed and it smells so bad!
We burn incense when this is done.
We need to hire an exorcist after this is done. Now, I just have a few little spots I need to cover.
It's so unappetizing!
This is the grossest thing I've ever made!
Smorgus torta for cats. Mine was delicious. And did look appetizing.
And this really looks like the worst.
This looks like an abomination.
This is the worst ever. I'm quitting YouTube to start my cat birthday cake business. Okay, Jake Perry who? This is what causes cat immortality. The hard part is done. We succeeded at the hard part. And now is the fun part where we get to decorate it. This is a pot of some carrots. Some carrots that I just boiled. There's some that I cut into like long strips because these could be fun to try and make like those little rose things that people sometimes do with smoked salmon. I also have some spinach and some peas and some shrimps. Some shrimps. Centerpiece shrimp. I've tried giving the boys a shrimp before and Kaushik liked it. Casper was scared of it. The peas, the obvious caper replacement. So I'm gonna put some peas. I made it very small, so there's not a lot of, that's the one downside I think that I'm gonna call myself out on is there's not that much room to decorate. Is this insane? I mean, yeah, this whole thing is insane, but does it look cute? That's what really matters. Oh, yes, that's cute. That's cute. Okay, yeah, we're in business. Can we get an egg on here somehow? Oh, I've lost a shrimp. Okay, okay, okay. I'm the coolest bitch alive. Ooh. Ooh. This little smoked salmon rose. It's actually carrot. For my beautiful children. No, they just knocked a plate over it.
That looks amazing.
I know! Thank you! I was giving the people a tour and my twerpy sons knocked a plate on the ground.
Oh.
It's fine, they didn't break it.
No, I'm in focus.
Okay. No, get out of my shot! You know what? I think you get the point. I'm just gonna let the cats tear it apart like beasts.
Come on, someone take a chunk.
Someone take a chunk.
That's my boy. Yeah!
What did he get?
A shrimp. Casper still hasn't figured it out. He's slowly licking an egg. Come on, Bingus, you can do it.
Oh!
Oh!
He's taking it away to his cave.
Here. Should we cut it up?
Yeah, maybe. This might make it. Come on, there you go. Casper, you want to try some shrimp? My little scaredy cat. You want to try some?
No, he likes his egg.
You want to try some shrimp? You want to try some shrimp?
No.
Yeah, he's trying some shrimp.
He doesn't
Oh,
like
this
it
piece is
very
smaller.
much, though.
Come on, you little hater.
He loves corn and eggs.
Yeah. Come on, try it.
Bingus is just demolishing it over there.
I
He's really
know.
giving Gollum.
Mister, you're fucking up the camera focus.
We're
shot
truly
in his
focused
ass.
on his potato.
Do you want to try cutting a slice out of it?
Yeah, let's do it.
See, if your cat has a birthday party, you can cut everyone beautiful slices like this. Come here. No.
Oh. He hasn't hissed at anything yet.
That's true. There's nothing overly crunchy in here. Imagine like a little birthday party for cats and everyone gets a fucking slice of this thing. Would that not be the best day ever?
But-
all I'm saying.
Cats don't tend to like each other.
What if you have like 4 cats and you can have a cat birthday party? 2 cats is not enough to really feel like a cat birthday party, but I feel like if you have more than 2 cats, that like fully counts as a cat birthday party.
I agree.
You can invite your dogs too, your lizards. A note if you make something similar for your cats, maybe get those like really tiny shrimp. I didn't see any
The
at our
IKEA
grocery
shrimp.
store. Yeah, we bought them at IKEA once. They were like kind of shitty. They're like really tiny
Oh, they were
shrimps.
horrible.
But, you know, maybe that would be better for cat purposes. Hi boys, I really like getting on your level and watching you fucking mash peas, Casper. We're gonna take it away from them soon and put it in a little takeout container for later. But should we consider outroing the video, I guess, since we're here? And
I
so I don't
guess.
forget, the focus is going insane. Too many asses! Sometimes we all need to have a laugh and make something kind of weird and disgusting. And like, since I made my last cooking for my cats videos, you guys have recommended me some channels that make like genuinely really fancy and beautiful cat food that looks like something more expensive than anything I've ever eaten. And I just think we need to do garbage sometimes. This really feels like a palate cleanser after the last video that I made, which there was some schedule mix-ups and it's actually going up after this one. This video was originally meant to be a palate cleanser after the last one. But now you're getting this joyful, fun video and then the horrific video next week. So
Maybe circle back to this
yeah,
one.
circle back to this one. Maybe give this one a rewatch after the next video. You'll know what I mean when you get there.
I give you a little leaf hat. Hi, baby.
Okay.
Okay, bye!
Bye, everyone! And yes, I did film a little bit of proof that the rest of the smorgus torta for cats did not go to waste. It did go into a container and come back out the next day for them to finish munching. Although I think you can probably guess who did the majority of the damage. Hi, don't give me a kiss with your fish breath. Okay. I'll see you in another video next week, my friends. Thank you so much for watching whatever the fuck we did today.